Hey, I'm Marcus and I'm playing Crusader Kings 3. And last time I walked through the whole dynastic tree and we recounted the family and its different members. So this time I think I would like to go straight into the action. But of course, before I do that, I kind of want to look at the situation we're currently in and then do some minor things and then we can start. We are playing, of course, Infante Ramon Guillem, who is an infant because he is the son of the Queen of Aragon, and that is what he is going to inherit at some point. Likely, hopefully. We will see. And currently he is the Marcher Lord of Gotia, or the Marquess. Markgraf, Markgrave. There's different words for that. Essentially meaning that he owns land that is on the periphery of a realm. And the periphery here is the periphery of France. And as we do see here, we're currently waging war against the Sheik of Tortosa sitting in Tarragona in an effort to push our boundaries up to the Ebro River. And that's the one that flows down here, as we see. And that's going to be our line then here, our border. The Ebro River is actually quite interesting, right? When you can see it, it comes from here, from its source deep in Castile, and then just like goes straight, a straight path, basically, down to the Mediterranean, which is quite interesting, right? Because it's up here, you would think it would go straight into the Atlantic Ocean, but no. It goes down to the southeast and straight into the Mediterranean in the end. And that for a long time had been this boundary between the Christian world and the Muslim world. So around here, right? That's where we have Zaragoza here. And in the game, this is a whole county by itself, I think. Yeah, but that would not be historically accurate. You would have these lands north of the river and then south of the river, and they would be not considered a unit. So bear that in mind. There's actually, I think, where is it that we have? Oh yeah. There is the city of Barbastro, and that's where in the middle of the 11th century the first proto-crusade was waged. So you do see the Muslim Iberia went up to here at that point. So we're already part of this Reconquista, and even in this game here, that's obviously ahistorical, we have pushed, and that was the kings of France mainly, have pushed further down south here on the Mediterranean coast, which is fragile. There have been lots and lots of uprisings in these lands here. Control is minimal, and we are the ones who try to, kind of make our reign more long-lasting, establishing rule here, and we do have the means, right? Ramon Guillem here is actually, when you go back to his grandfather, Ramon Berenguer, he is actually, on a very distant end, a direct descendant of Ramon Berenguer of the House of Barcelona. On his father's side, also on his mother's side, right? That's where it comes to. There we go. She is of the House Barcelona herself. Now, I'm already talking. I said I wanted to play, but I'm already talking about stuff, so maybe I should go and play. I want to do some minor things before I start, and that's marrying off people. I did see that Charles' wife here, who was a VA, has died, I think, from the measles. Again, while she was pregnant. That's kind of cruel. So I want him to marry again. But I think the d'Angoulemes have this standing at court that he could punch above his station, and I think this would be a good option here. The Count of Pyrenees, Guillem d'Esior, he does have 2 daughters. The first one is already married. Second one is 11 at this point, but we are going to decide that when she comes of age, she is going to marry, Charles here. There we go. And since Charles is no longer married to a Villiers woman, I think we could have this union here of Barthélemy de Villiers and Anne de Angoulême. So that's also something that's going to happen. I think they're perfect for each other, right? Both are craven. I think this should be good. Let's see. Let's see. I wanted to do something with my core positions. Obviously, Charles here is now both the Seneschal and the Master of the Hunt. I don't like to have this kind of people being in double roles, so I'm going to look for someone else here. And I think in that case, I'm going with Géraud de Valognes. He is our current, let me just see, successor of the head knight of the Norman retainers. Married to de Angoulême, right? Camelia here. So I think that makes him perfect for this position. There we go. Yeah, I think he's not going to like it at this point, but yeah, he'll understand, I'm sure. Also, I want to save some money here. Of course, we do have less money now because we have armies raised, but in general, I need more money, I think. So we're not going to track game at this point. Also don't think we need to improve artifacts. And is there anything else I want to do? Oh yeah, when it comes to Julia Dunkeltier, I don't think we need to keep her at court desperately. So there we go. You just revoke that position here. That's a new mod, right, that I added where we can keep people at court. Basically, that's what it is about. So people that don't have a position won't just leave the court randomly, but we will allow her to leave if she so pleases. Since I have nothing for her to do, right? There's really nothing I can do with her. I did see that, of course, we do still have this murder plot against us, and that is concerning, and we know he's paranoid, so he would find this concerning. So maybe it's time to redouble the guards here. Will also affect all the other plots that are going on. And yeah, we do hope we get behind this. Who is behind this murder scheme here? And that person will definitely suffer for it. Definitely. Oh yeah, but quickly before I start, I have installed a new mod. I forget the name now, but it was one of the newer ones that was released. And that adds some more hostile schemes, which I like very much. Because, you know, the only hostile scheme that you have normally is murdering people. And I think that's just an extreme. But you can do stuff here, like, for example, intimidating him. I don't know exactly what that means, what will be the outcome of this, but I think some of these things is we are actually going to use. Tarnish the reputation, I think intimidation here, that's really something he would want to use regularly if people don't fall in line, but we'll see about it. So, yeah, with that being said, I think we can just go. Obviously, we're waiting for this war to be resolved. Oh, and there we go. No longer sharing power, and that means that we hold too many holdings. I mean, obviously, once she comes into the fold, we will be able to hold more holdings again. But that being said, I always want to keep this, yeah, kind of more, quote-unquote, realistic. I've thought about this before, and I think I would like to give the county of Urgeix, by the way, is called. I've looked this up. In Catalan, that's the language spoken in this region here. It's the double L is actually spoken like a J or J. So this would be called Urgeix. We keep it like that, right? This is, I think, Lleida. Lleida is correct. I could also call this Urgell. That would also be correct in Spanish, but apparently Urgeix is the name that the local people would use. Correct me if I'm wrong, of course. I don't do this on purpose. I don't butcher anyone's language on purpose. I'm very sorry about all the times that I do. Now, I want to give this land to someone, And I've already kind of prepared for this. Where is he in this list? Probably could be anywhere. Maybe let's go in this direction here. When it comes to... No, that's not it. There we go. The House of Ö, right? We wanted to have them in Ö. Oh, I don't click the whole thing away again. He's also at our court, isn't he? When it comes to the House of Ö, I wanted them to be in their homeland of Ö, obviously, but that did not happen. So, where is he? Wanted to give this land to an actual Ö. There we go. There he is. Why wasn't he in that list? Anyways, so, Franck here. He is a very interesting character, right? We do see that he's a bit stupid, but that did not affect him that much. He still has very normal stats. He would have very good stats if he didn't have this one here. He is ambitious, and I think we can get behind this, right? He is someone who is challenged when it comes to understanding and you know, all these basic things like reading and I don't know, making general conversation, I guess. But he is ambitious. He wants to overcome his kind of disability, his handicap. So he's trained very hard and keeps on doing so. And he's obviously someone very closely tied to the family of the Taillefer. The Deux have been long in service and so on. I think I would like to give this to him, also because we've established this connection of his sister, Maud here, to the original Urgège family. So I think this is quite fitting. This will give him some kind of claim, as he is the quote-unquote brother now of him here, of Berenguer. Of course, I could give that to him as well, but I don't know him that well, and we're always going for people that we think will be loyal. Right? That is something we will go for. So there we go. You are going to get this. There you are. All right. Yeah. Keep going. She is no longer my brewmaster. Why is that the case? Oh, is that because this one here has... Aha. Oh, that's a pity. That is indeed a pity. That one was the only one that had these storage cellars here. Ay, okay. That's not good. Yeah, anyway, okay. I guess there's nothing I can do about that now. So, there we go. What else do we have here, by the way? I can go into hiding. I can collaborate with Mediterranean pirates. Oh yeah, and now I have become the head of the Gautian culture. That was expected. There we go. What is this? I was unsuccessfully mentored. Better trying than nothing. Part of another mod. I don't actually know which one. So he tried to mentor us, I think. Okay. Okay. Good for him. Or nice of him. Which is a new option here, right? If you go to people and you can say here. Let me just check. Where is it? There we go. Mentor people. Starts a mentor in diplomacy, martial stewardship, and so on. Trying to raise someone else's stats. So there we go. Little more than strangers. That's fine for me. Oh, look at them being meek together. There we go. Arnaud Miraud de Tost arrived at your court. I think he was someone who was approached, or was basically referred to us on one of these hold courts events. I can appoint a worthy successor to the first of the Vanguard. I could. He's still alright though, is he? Yeah, he's doing okay. I don't need to do that now. And... oh, my personal physician Guy is terrible. I guess that is because he's infirm now. Yeah. Well, yeah, that was to be expected. Maybe this woman here, Radegun, she's just been the brewmaster. She seems to be good at this. I think she's a good enough choice. He would go for someone that does not have close ties with anyone at court. Like in a position like this, because that's a crucial position. Someone who could have lots of influence, bad influence, on us. As we do see, she does not like us that much. I guess this will change once we know her language. So let's see. Yeah, unreliable at this point, I know. Maybe just have a look into if this one here is changing. Because that would tell us that she's part of it now. I hope for her sake that she's not going to do that. So that's like 30% minus 112. Let's keep that in mind. Alright. Oh, hey, there we go. The army of Tortosa is coming back. Well, I guess they will be too late. It's 2 months here. Oh yeah, and the county control in Jeda is now... Oh. It's a minus 0.12 in general. Reports of shadowy people. 144, that's unfortunate. Well, he's in Barcelona doing his converting. Maybe you should go to Jeda instead. There we go. Alright, I think he will be too late. When it comes to... Yeah. But it's too late. We will be done with this in about 2 months, and then we can do the stuff I want to do, and we will see about that then. Probably shake up the court a little. Oh, we'll see. It'll be fine. Actually okay with finances right now. That's nice. So, let me just speed this up just a little. Gigon has given birth to a son. Right, that is the line of Robert here. Wanted to call him Robert. Centaur and Robert. That's fine. Yep. Come on. There we go. You control Bojana. Yep. Yeah, I guess there's no... I guess what we could do here is demanding a hostage. Making sure that this will keep the peace. Yeah, there we go. Trigger the catalyst. Way! Progress towards opportunity phase +3. Alright, okay. Okay, there we are. Now we have Tarragona. And of course we can't hold it. And it was not ours to hold anyways. We know that there was one party that wanted this. And that was the party of Unia. So let's give it to her. That's of course unconventional. I mean, yeah, let's think about this for a moment. This would be unconventional. She is of course a highly unconventional person. There would also be the option to give this to her brother, Fulk here. And then, yeah, I mean, she's not going to have children and all, right? She will be here. I mean, she is the one that was at the helm of this army that conquered this place. No. I think it does make sense to have her in this position here. There we go. And I think... Yes. Oh no, she's not taking them with her. Okay. So the only people she's taking with her is actually her brother. Alright. I guess we could just offer her some courtiers in that case. There you go. Countess Unia, there she is, continuing her kind of very unconventional legacy. I mean, yeah, he's still the best option for the marshal, right? There's no position for her here, but I guess she'll be fine currently with what she has. Let's offer her. I mean, yeah, Robert here, that would actually be nice. I think he was the one that tried to intimidate us. So having him away from our court is actually fine. You can go away. Yeah. So, anyone else we would want to send her away? How about, this folk here? He is currently just our courtier, so there's not much that we can do for him at our court, but he does have very good stats, right? I think, sending another one will override the... okay, it's not about opinion. It's just something we want to do to make sure she has some more people at her court that can help her manage Tarragona. I'm informed my hostage, Amat al-Jalik, has at last arrived from Pujana. I'm sure my people will make her feel right at home. And of course, we would want to raise her now Christian and you know, the proper Gotian person. Let me just check if we successfully manage to sway him, which I hope we will. Yep, we do. Then let's do the same thing for her. Because we want to make sure that... Oh no, we can't because she's already doing the language scheme. Yeah, okay. Gérolte Vallon against the train consumption. Oh. Okay. That's bad. That is not good. And we don't have someone suitable for wet nurse. Okay. It is my sister, Baroness Athenais, that is plotting to kill me. Why would she do that? She really was the instigator. Jesus Christ. Can attempt to intimidate her. Yeah. I think retaliating with another murder scheme, is that really something he would do? I mean, obviously, vengeful and wrathful, right? He is driven by his emotion. Would that lead him to kill one of his own? I think he's not there yet. He's still young. Maybe once he really gets rid of all of his scruples. I want to try out these new mechanics here, and she's a good target, so let's intimidate her. There we go. And that's now a full-fledged scheme. So we have a muscle, a thug, a poet, a socialite, and a herald. So this means affecting her at her court here in Albret. Alright. He is a baron, obviously. He's very lowly, right? So let's see whom we can put here. We can put Henri de Courtenay as muscle. I think that's perfect, right? He is the current... I think he's the head of the Norman retainers, right? That's his position. Oh no, he is the... he's the first of the vanguard. Yeah, that makes sense to me. As a muscle, right? He's someone that can show up at that court and be like, yeah. There we go. You do as I say. We need a thug. Okay. Crush him in the skull and get the barrel ready. This will definitely be fast, but it doesn't have to be loud. Right, scheme potential. What is a thug doing in this case? I guess doing underhanded things at that court. Our uncle here would actually be good at this, they say. Although we do need to have a poet here. And he's not that good at that. Why he's our court poet? Why? Where is he in that list here? There he is. I mean, go with the roleplay, right? There we go. He is a poet, so he'll be sent. Again, he will not raise any suspicion if he shows up there. I mean, yeah, we're not doing something that's that underhanded, right? We are very open here when we're trying to intimidate. So we are sending the people there that we know are good at what they do. I do think that she would be perfect, Ehrenberger. She's one of these people, like, she's ill currently, but that's fine. She's been around this court for so very long. She's a member of this old Urgell family, right? That's now obviously distinct with her. Yeah, I do believe she will be perfect in this role. She's been scheming a lot on the Court of Snakes over time, and I think this will be fine. We do not have that much. Ah, come on. Okay. Well, what's the harm? There you go. We need a herald, so that will be loud, emphatic, and bold to a fault. That gives him something to do. Constantin d'Angoulême, our master of the horse and knight. Yeah, gregarious, arbitrary. He is definitely someone who can boast. There we go. And then finally, a thug. Now that needs to be someone who does a kind of underhanded things, right? Maybe Camelia here? Having a d'Angoulême in this party here would be good, I guess. I don't think our uncle here would be the right person to do so. I mean, he is callous and shy, but he's also, yeah, his honesty would go into this as well. No, I think she will be great. Also, gregarious. I mean, she is just, so that kind of goes against what she's doing here. But she's part of the d'Angoulême dynasty, and they are sworn to the Taillefer, right? Very closely. So she will do as she's told. There you go. All right, we are set up. This goes up to 80. That's fine. And we have plus 11 per phase. And yeah, that should go very smoothly, I think. Right, what are we doing with our marshal? I guess we could help raise control in Tarragona. Faith is Mozarabism, right? Same as here, that's why we're doing this. Okay, maybe we can do it back here then afterwards. What's that? Alright. Yeah. That is the kind of betrothal that was not arranged by me, but that was I think someone came to him and said, hey, this is something we should do. But yeah, it's said and done, so there's not much we can do here, but we're not going to hold a grand wedding here. We don't want to give a platform to the son of Albert here, whom we still believe is kind of nefarious. Without him, we are but hollow shells, each of us a little corpse, a hollow parallel. Poetry about mourning, alright. Aha, marred by discord. I think in that case, I'll actually be fine with this. Have them have some discord in their family. That's fine. Yeah. Let's plan a feast then. That's maybe something we can do. There we go. And let's do that in Barcelona. Honorary betrothed would be Raymond Berenguer then, of course. Now we can pick an honorary guest. I mean, yeah. Mum would make sense. Have the knights here. Doesn't need to be that big. No nearby friendly adventures. Thank you very much. They can F right off. And recently married dinner, slowest potential hours. Do I really need fellow vassals? I don't think so. There you go, vassals, confederates. Yeah, rest is fine. 79. Can we cheapen this down a bit? I think I want to show them that is the bare minimum I'm going for with a feast for him. Kind of make it a point. That's 19 gold. That's also 19 gold. Maybe let's have some dish complexity here, but we don't really need more number of courses. That's fine. 60 gold then. Yeah. I guess we would just seek. Sadly, I can't do the mischief thing, right? I want to prank them. Alright, start the feast. There we go. It's the first feast I think he's holding here. Servants run across the hall, bring the final decorations. Some of the guests are yet to arrive. Of course they are yet to arrive, because they do not live here. Not sure if he actually is going to lose that much stress, because he is a recluse. So he does not seek this kind of attention, actually. What do we have here? Count Alva Ordóñez de Alto Aragon and Sancho of Aragon. Okay. Wedding celebration. I did not know about this, but okay. That's my aunt, right? Another Sancha. All these Sanchas here. One of the Sanchas. Mm-hmm. Can negotiate alliances. Ah, I could negotiate an alliance with him. That's actually not that bad, is it? Yeah, I will do that. Arrived at our... Oh, right, he is at our court, actually, is he? First cousin, there he is. Unsuccessfully mentored. Okay, he tried to mentor us as well. Okay. Don't yet understand that mechanic, and I don't know which mod it comes from, actually, so... Maybe one of the other mods that I have that are now added this information. If somebody knows where this comes from, then please tell me. Yeah. There we go. Install Count Raymond on the French throne. Yeah. I guess we will have lots of these kinds of schemes happening, or factions being started in the realm. Actually, we do have, and that is interesting, we do have Salvator here, who is actually a claimant to the Kingdom of France. Ba-dum-ba-dum-bum. Yep. I don't even know yet what I'm going to do about this. Because meddling with French affairs, I think, a bit too much for him. Like, there's no real gain for him at this point. With the loss of my lands? What's the loss of my lands? Ah? The leash of my hostage finds itself suddenly without purpose. Okay. Ah! Although I don't really understand what's happening here. But okay, I'm fine, I'm fine. I didn't really lose any lands though, so that was a bit weird. He is certain that my acquaintance, Duchess Emma, is scheming against my uncle Dodon. Yeah, well. There she is. Well, nothing much we can do here, so we can only oust her. Alright. Everyone's here, even Unia. I did everything I could, ensuring that Henri and Sancho would be as far from each other as possible. It was not enough. Aha, okay. Bishop Sancho of Cerdaña. I think... Yeah, what will we do here? I think we'll go with the one that we know, right? So we throw out him, even though he's a bishop. Don't care that much. Sheikh Ani has 1. Okay. He still has lands. Don't know exactly what happened there. Is there anything more jovial than a good feast? Yeah. Yeah, I guess. Right, he is a recluse, but he has this charming side to him, so that does make sense. And so he would want to mingle, at least a bit. Your neighbor King Heinrich has lost against Count Amalric of Besançon in the Liberty War. Okay. Oh, there we have it. Oh, what's happened to her? Did she brawl with someone? That guy? What happened to your mum? I'm gonna look into the activity log in a moment. Okay, the wine merchant. Do we pay 60 gold for this? I don't think he's the person to make some kind of... And this was not the purpose of the feast anyways. So, yeah, there we go. We rather gain back some money. What happened to your mum? Nothing, apparently. Maybe that was on the way here. Asivus cocks his head to the side while I withhold my chortle. I haven't told him that what he said could be interpreted as something lewd. Haha. If you squeeze the head, a thick substance will pour out. I may not be alone in thinking that this is funny either. Emilio spat out some of his drink when Asivus repeated himself. The two could share the same kind of crude humor as I, or they could be offended by it. I won't know what either thinks unless I speak up. Yeah, okay. Look at them. They find it funny. The squeezing. The feast is starting to draw to a close, and now we give a toast to our mummy. There you go. Nice to have you, mum. Please be safe when you go home. And there we are. There's the two of them. I'll send them on their way. There we go. And here we have Andrekina. And Prince Bardolph of Burgundy, yes. Excellent. Not sure what I will do with this, like, Mediterranean pirate thing. I will have to look into this. Yeah, okay. No longer Master of the Hunt, yeah. He was our option here for the head knight of the Norman retainers, so I think we need to look for another one. Because he is getting older. He won't be in that position for very long now. Yeah, he expects a court position. Of course he does. But there's nothing really for him at my court. Don't trust him at all. He can be here, up here in Angoulême. I'm alright with that. Oop. Arrange a betrothal. Aina with third cousin. Third cousin would be fine. I think. Yeah, that should be fine. Aina is the daughter of Dodon. This would even give me an alliance, okay. Oh, he's actually... Wow, look at him. Guillaume the 7th. A Herculean guy. Yeah, okay. What happened here, by the way? Why? No, that's not him. Who was the steward? It wasn't him. It wasn't him. Who has died? Oh, that was the... Ah. No. Oh, there he is, your vassal. Ah, he's in hiding. Ah, there we go. There we go again. Yeah. All right. All right. Do we actually give in to his demands and give him some kind of opportunity here? Or would I say, no, this post is not for you. I'd rather have Unia in this position. Yeah, I do. Rather have the ones that are local in here. Oh, there we go. 5 advantages, but it's only at 59%, so might as well go for 10. Gives us some 5% extra, so we were at 85%. So should be fine in 85% of the cases. I think hosting the feast in general did not give him any kind of stress relief. So yeah, it's going to be very hard for him to kind of be relieved of any kind of stress. Maybe we can seclude ourselves. You will lose some stress. Center my mind cleared of thoughts and concerns. I have to be left to my own devices. Alone I can focus and heal. Maybe that's something he would do. As I slowly move into my quiet chamber, I finally find myself completely alone. I breathe in deeply and out. The servants have been ordered to not let anyone disturb me, no matter what happens, and as my shoulders relax, I know that this is exactly what I needed. Ah, feel at peace. Ah, there we go. What do we have here? In the scorching midday heat, they sit in the shadow under a great stone pine, playing on lutes and flutes. They sing in many tongues, yet my heart can understand every word. I can hear them from my balcony, and they stir my soul. Yet I do not know the identity of these musicians, and when I leave my lofty halls and approach the tree, they are gone. I thought only the troubadours of Aquitaine possessed such talent and wit, but perhaps I was mistaken. What am I to do with these damned feelings? Oh, that's actually very nice, because I said it before. While all the other ones in our family here so far had been callous people, he is not callous at all. He's very emotional, highly emotional person, right? This kind of wrathfulness fuels the vengefulness and so on. He's charming. Paranoia also is a very emotional state, right? So, yeah. What do we have here? Investing in music. I mean, yeah, this would give us stress relief because they're vengeful. But then again, I don't understand this very much. Vengefulness is very much tied to a circumstance, at least in my view, right? He would not generally be someone who's mean to people. Not on purpose. Only if he believes that they go against him or anything. And we just see that he felt very strongly about this. This is going to cost me, of course, and this is not really, that much of a boost, but for 25 years, no, that's actually quite okay. 60 gold, gone again, but yeah. We will sponsor musicians here at court. There we go. Oh, by the way, I did not see last time when I did the betrothal here that she's actually a bastard. I did not see that. I would not have done this if she was a bastard. And we have actually learned her language. That's good. I feel very much accomplished. There you go. We know the language of our king now. Of course, when he becomes 16, we will go and pay homage, even though this is going to be quite a journey. I invite your cousin, Salvatore, to come here to Canaves in order to meet my granddaughter, Adelaide de Savoy. I think that's actually okay. The Savoy dynasty is known. Part of Burgundy as well. Okay. He is going there, and then they will meet up and see if they actually are a fit. Okay, yeah, right. Accepted the invitation, and already Salvatore is making preparations to leave. He was more than a little upset when I broke the news about his voyage, as well as my choice of Adelaide as his potential future wife. I hear she's from a lesser family, he shouted angrily. I tried to convince him to wait before forming an opinion about Adelaide, but under normal circumstances the betrothal arrangements would already have been finalized, but nothing I said did much good. Okay. Well, you're gonna fall in line, Salvatore. Oh, that's great. That is great. As an influential Marquess, it is only fair that you have a voice on my council. In recognition of this fact, I hereby offer you the position of Spy Master of France. Yeah, sure. Oh, that's actually huge. This will help us a lot. As you do see here, this jumped from 71 to 82. Because, of course, we now have all these boons here. And that is natural dread plus 30. Hostile scheme phase length, 10 days faster. Scheme potential plus 10. Intrigue lifestyle experience plus 15. That is great. And we do feel arousal. Aye, aye, aye. She's 12. That's... okay. Finished council task invader. Does this help us, actually? Yeah, it does. Okay, good. I guess he can continue to do that, because here we have the majority is Catholic, okay. Yeah, Mozarab Catholic populists. They are probably from down here again. Not in our lands. Very sure of that. Very, very, very sure. And we have plus 4 gold now. That's actually fine. Oh, there we go. Perhaps I should simply let English slip from my mind. Yeah, that's okay. Well, that's actually fine. That's the one language I didn't need to know. We know Dog Vulgar, Doyle, Vulgar, Iberian Vulgar, and Low German. That's fine. That's exactly the languages that we want to speak. Alright, this is at 90% now. Should I wait for... I guess I could just let this go to 10 and then I will execute the scheme. Yeah, as you see, it's way faster now. Oh, what do we have here? Fernando II is waging war against Sheikh Arif. Oh, he's defending. 4th Molina clash against the Kingdom of Castile. Alright. Oh, it's a big one, is it? He's having the upper hand currently. That's fine. Alright. And this is at 10. Alright, okay, so now I will execute the scheme and let's see what's happening here then. So what does that mean? She gains 75 stress and loses 30 opinion of us, okay. I gain the trait Scheming Adept. Ramon Guillem is an adept at this of the scheming world. And that means if we go further here, we'll gain some boons as well, but we will also... Aha. Getting caught has a price. I see. 1 trade experience and prolific scheme. Okay, again, 7 dread. Okay. I think this is something we won't do too often because people will just lose opinion. I thought they would be kind of intimidated in the end. Yeah, now she's a rival. So, is this really what I wanted? Randolph of where? Where? He's a Norman. That's good. Yeah, I think he's someone we can get behind. Diligent, also vengeful, and chaste. Not causing too much trouble here at court. Good stuff. Yep. Worthy successor. Maybe could also marry someone. But there's... yeah. She's still at court. Julia here. Nah. By the way, is he still at court? Yeah, he is. Can I actually say... yeah. There we go. You should have him. We don't have a Master of the Hunt currently. Let me just check, is there someone we could put in this position? I guess we could go, yeah, with Randolph here, because then he has some position before he is actually becoming the head of the Norman retainers. Oh, what's that? Is she also in hiding? Mm-hmm. I see. He's like, knock knock, hey! I will do this. But being a steward is a very intimate role at court. No. Not for him. I will give this honor to Barthélemy here. He's of the VA family. Well, I mean, his brother schemed against us, but that does not mean that we don't trust the family as a whole. There he goes. Barthélemy is now currently our steward. Yeah, that's fine. I think that means we'd need a new caravan master for the time being. Constantin. Oh, Abd al-Rahman here. He is actually... Yeah, he is still at our court. Oh, he is now... He's now a leper. Oh. Oh, serves him right. That's what happens to people that try to intimidate us. But he's still at our court here. Look at him. Abd al-Rahman. Is kind of worldly name to him. Yeah, let's pick him. There we go. Oh, we'll scheme at court, and someone wants to kill him. Of course. Of course they do. Oh, it's a disastrous match. Oh, he found the tour tolerable, just not Adelaide herself. She showed him the castle and the surrounding lands, explaining the history of everything with great detail, and apparently oblivious to the fact he was completely uninterested. Ah, so much for that. That's fine. There we go. Dalfina. Oh, that's his two daughters here. Dalfina and Aina. Alright. Now she's promised to Duke of Toulouse. Let's see if we find something suitable for her as well. They're like ideal candidates for marrying into one of the bigger houses. They don't have claims in the end, so that'll be fine. Oh, there we go. Scheming adept. I mean, I don't just want to scheme for the sake of it, but is there something we can do against Albert? Instigate a revolt. Tarnish his reputation. That's all going to be very hard. Accuse of violating sumptuary law. What, their crimes against fashion? Okay. That sounds a bit silly. Antagonize counsel. Yeah. Antagonize spouse, intimidate, instigate, revolt, attempt. Revolt against their... Oh! Attempt to have counterable revolt against their liege. I mean, that would be a clever tactic, right? Making him go against us, so then we can punish him in return. But is that something he would do? Not sure. I mean, vengefulness and paranoia might drive him to that. Wrathfulness is this very kind of immediate approach to things. I'll think about it for a moment. I will think about it. Anyways, here we are at 17. Is there anything we can do right now? I still want to keep some coin because at some point I would like to have this grand wedding here. We need those resources for the troops. If one small village in Barcelona has to starve, the heated argument between my councillors follows me out of the room, and Count Fulkin, the representative from Barcelona, greets me with tired eyes as I approach. Encourage improvement. What is one village in the grand scheme of things? No, I think in that case he would go with him. Again, right, wrathfulness and vengefulness does not mean he is a generally mean person. So, and he, I think, would like to do something for the people if there's good motive for it. And no, And of course, we want to help our grand uncle here. This will also tie him to us a bit more. So yeah, good stuff. All right. There we go. Yeah, I mean, at some point we could think about actually expanding, right? I'm having my eyes set on Mallorca. That would be a great addition, actually. Have this kind of control over the Mediterranean in this area here. Court grandeur decreased, but that's fine. I think, yeah, we don't have the funds really to do more here. And we don't need to. 3 is expected of us. We are at 4. That's totally fine. Yeah, I guess. That's the... Is that again? The scale model. Maybe it's inside the closet. You have to open the closet and it opens up and it becomes this diorama, right? So the insides of the doors are also painted. And then inside you have this kind of scale model and you have the little water around it and so on. So it's all very elaborately made, but it's all closed all the time. And only when you open it do you see it. That's why it doesn't give any kind of modifiers to, what is it called? Court grandeur. Because no one ever sees it. But it's in there. It's Schrödinger's scale model of Mont Saint-Michel. It's there, you just don't see it. It could not be there. Who knows? Maybe it is, maybe it's not. Nobody will find out because it's never opened. What else do we have here? Let's speed this up a little. Tutor that get a child. By the way, she here, Sora, she would have been our tutor as well. Right? So she's one of these people that we've learned from, and she's a schemer. She's definitely scheming most of the time. So yeah, there we go. Aha! The head knight of the Norman retainers is now Randolph. There we go. All right. Oh. 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 I'll go back to that moment. A difficult-looking man. Difficult-looking. What's that supposed to mean? Demands an audience. My name is Jesus. You may have encountered my beautiful sculptures on the calvaries next to the roads of your domain. I thought you might want to become my benefactor. Indeed, as my name has become quite famous among your subjects, both of us could benefit from this partnership. As proof of my good faith, I would create a unique and masterful sculpture for you to display wherever you wish, showing you immense piety to the world. Okay, Jesus. Jesus is deceitful, quite arrogant. I've never heard of you, and you don't look talented. Yeah, and he's also demanded an audience. So, yeah, you can F right off, mate. There you go. As I make my way back from church, Count Adrien of Beaumont approaches me with a lascivious grin. Ugh. Raymond Guillem, I know you, and I know you and I both relish in our enemies meeting their just deserts. Though the priests call joy at the suffering of our enemies sinful, I believe we are merely the deliverers of divine justice. After all, who can tell us how God would want us to live? We clearly have more in common than not, and I think you and I should spend more time together, away from the rotten brains of simple people. What say you? Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, dear. 140 stress. Yeah. I mean, obviously, having someone who feels similarly about the world, but we do see this would be very conflicting for him because he doesn't trust people that are not from his immediate surroundings. So, and he might be known for being disloyal too. So maybe this is actually not something that he wants. My sinful thoughts are not a thing to be proud of. Yeah, he's still young. He still has probably some kind of idealism in him. And he does not want to be seen as someone who is an evil person. Especially in the eyes of God. So yeah, I'm going with this option here. And that too will give us stress. Oh, Jesus Christ. I cannot stand Beatrice any longer. We have become the bitterest of enemies. That is very interesting, because that is our direct grandmother here. And he would know her, obviously, from his time at court in Aragon. Let's put that away for a moment. And I think she was the first one to educate him. At least, if I remember correctly. And yeah, she definitely was someone who wanted to instill her own quote-unquote virtues in him. And he probably did not like that. And he was probably very harsh about it. Probably a cruel person, right? She's not sadistic here, but brave and arbitrary and arrogant doesn't sound like someone who would make compromises to me. So maybe that's something that's boiling up again within him. Alright. He does not like her. Tarnish the reputation. They have more gold. Okay, she does not have gold. So that's what that is about again, I guess. We can try to intimidate her as well. I am reminded by my steward Barthélemy that a traveling group of actors arrived in town for the week. Barthélemy suggests we might hire them to perform on the upcoming feast day. Yeah. But I guess he is this kind of patron of the arts. So yeah, go to the market and assess their skill. Barthélemy and I make our way to the market square, in the center of which now stands a temporary wooden stage. The assembling curious step aside for their lord, and we soon find ourselves in the first row, just in time for the play's start. The play essentially opposes two outlandishly costumed actors who duel with wooden swords as well as rhyming bawdy insults. At the end of each round, a doctor character in a crow mask restores the loser so the warriors can resume their fight. At the play's end, the crowd erupts in cheers and applause. The actors take their bow and remove their heavy masks, revealing that the crow doctor is a strikingly attractive young man. I approach the troop's director. Alright. Hire them for a funny play or hire them for a religious mystery play. I see. Who are they then? I guess that's the guy that's handsome. Probably not that guy. That's okay. Religious mystery, that sounds funny, right? That's actually interesting. Yeah. Hire them to do a religious mystery. Whatever that means. The play staged at the castle is a series of questions and answers between the angels at Christ's tomb and the three Marys, the Virgin Mary, Mary Magdalene, and Mary the sister of Lazarus. Quem queritis? Why seek ye the living among the dead? He is not here, but is risen. The evening's performance ends with a chorus of hallelujahs. The court's devotion is much nurtured from these lessons. Oh, that's cool. Oh, look at that. Great. Okay, I like it. That was very uplifting. Mm-hmm. Known for your dedication to your faith. See? I mean, the Taillefer have that history of being pious. That's something to delve into. And again, I'm repeating myself, but for everyone who's new, why would they so deep into the run? But no matter what. He is a religious man, even though he does not have kind of like zealous traits or whatever. He's a very religious man because he is a medieval person. The faithful prepare for war. There we have it. Against the vile infidels desecrating the holy grounds of Sicily. Okay. The Holy See promises full absolution from all sins and guaranteed place in heaven. That's always great. Now, what's wrong with Sicily? Are they... They're Catholic? Ooh. What's up with him? Also Catholic. He's not waging war against the Basileos. Is he? Well, in any case, I think this would be something we want to endorse. Yeah. So who's this against? Ooh! Ay, ay, ay! It is actually against the Basileos. Wow! Wow! Oh, that is very interesting. I did not expect that to happen at all. Because that is a... yeah, I think the real Pope would not have done this. Of course, seen many Crusaders that took advantage of the weakness of the Byzantine Empire. But that's not something the Pope directly would have called for, I don't think. Or did he? Don't remember that. Okay, we can install someone here. Abd al-Rahman, he would be perfect, right? I think he's the perfect crusader and also someone who can hold territory, being a very good diplomat as well. There we go. Yeah, let's prefer him over the favorite candidate. Well, that's going to be interesting because, yeah. He will probably raise most of his vassals, so that's going to be a huge war. Oh, we will see. We will see. It's going to take a while, 17 months, then we will have a look. And then, of course, on top of that, we will have like 6 months of simply just people trying to go to Rome. Yeah. Do I actually want to raise my retinue? Oh, I can't. It's so expensive. The rattling scullion Charles makes my blood boil. How could God see fit to curse the earth with Charles' abhorrent blathering? No, it is obvious. He is Satan's kin. He is worse than both putrid boil and ravenous locust. I cannot stand the mere thought of breathing the same blathering air as him. I must do something. I must act. Ugh, okay. That goes against the roleplay a bit, I think. Jesus Christ, 210. Becomes the rival, driven by vengeance. I see. Okay. Ay, ay, ay. How do we do that then? Tarnish his reputation. Sad thing is I don't see what's the outcome of this. Tarnish reputation is tarnish reputation. Yeah, I guess there could be something he would do. If someone at court does something he does not like, he would try to isolate them. There we go. A shill. A friendly voice from a perfect stranger can go a long way in a crowd, and really, who's to say who knows who? Involving him kind of brings him in line as well, right? He is the son to Albert. Yeah, okay. We need a poet. Where is our poet? There he is. Minus 82. Okay. Ugh. He really wants to go against his brother, apparently. Does Constantine, right? He's like, yeah. Let me do it. Yeah, alright. There you go. A socialite. No one really wants to enter the scheme with me. That's really unfortunate. How about someone... at least in this case I find some people who want to do this. Randulf will plan with me. So yeah. I guess I could involve him. Yeah, there we go. Because it's 3 months till the next phase. That's ugh. Abd al-Rahman would act as a socialite. Yeah, I guess that's the best option here. I mean, minus 29. I can't do that with just offering my good word. I would have to offer a hook too. And that's not something I want to do. What is a minor bribe in that case? 66 gold. Oh, offering a hook causes me 140 stress. So yeah, probably not. Jesus Christ. More prestige. Henri de Courtenay as a lookout. Alright. Yeah, there we go. The lengths I have to go to to actually do small things like tarnish the reputation of someone. Oh, Dordogne has... Oh, Nemesis. Oh, wow. Okay. Wrathfulness. Now I don't have enough. Oh, damn it. Weave inspiration. Something... Capture nature's beauty. Yeah, we said we are someone who... 162 gold! The skill is legendary and renowned throughout the world. This will be a great thing. We don't want to lose that much gold, though. And you know what? Come on, let's do it. And I need some... How do I gain prestige fast? Well, investing into a hunt, of course, but now I don't have the money. That's... Demand oath of fealty. Yeah. No, loyal and intimidated vassals. That is obviously an option he would take, but only if he's pressed. Yeah, arousal causes stress. Oh, now he has a beard. Look at him in his beard. He's always looking down. What does he really look like? There you go. He's actually quite a handsome man, isn't he? His nose has a weird angle. Kind of a Roman hawk nose. What are we doing here? Oh, we're still swaying him. Yeah, okay. And he swayed, okay. Really likes us now. So I guess we can stop doing this. There you go. I think what I wanted to do was actually... Oh, by the way, she could maybe improve her skills. Because she still does not have the personal physician trait. But I want her to be in line, yeah, so... There you go. Can still go into hiding. But nobody's after me specifically. My weaver, Dodon, updates me on his progress. Well, I guess, of course, he would not be the one to personally do this. Let's make that clear. Because weaving, again, that's very much of a woman's job in the Middle Ages. That's kind of very distinct thing to separate. So he would probably have lots of people who do this, and he has the inspiration, as in to say, he knows what he wants to be depicted. Droning on about the limits of shuttle and loom as my mind reels with bold ideas on my tapestry. Weaving may not be my personal forte. Yeah, of course it isn't. But that doesn't mean I can't have a say in how my money is spent. I have some suggestions. My background gives me some unique insights. Yeah, I guess. Let's say I have a few suggestions for this. Limited crown authority. Oh, that is actually not a good thing. That is not a good thing, because that would give Centaur here the opportunity to wage war against us. And that's something we cannot afford. That is something we definitely cannot afford. As you do see, he hates us because we have Angoulême, Bayac, and because he has all these kind of 300 duchies here inside of France. Would it be possible to... And I can't exchange because I don't have valid hostages. Yeah, that doesn't make... Okay. Okay. I guess there's nothing much I can do in this case. Just hope that he will not go against me. Yeah. I mean, we are allied to Burgundy. But, yeah. That's still no match for Aquitaine and their 300 French cavalry. That will just tear through us. But he is in a war currently, so that's at least something. I guess he won't start 2 wars at the same time. Intrigue perk. Okay, so which direction do we go in? I mean, obviously, yeah, the torture path here is the one that would seem obvious. But I don't see him that way. At least not now. I think he's more going into the direction of a schemer currently. Ah, that one is nice, right? Thriving in chaos. Dreadful. I mean, these 2 perks here don't necessarily go into the torturing corner, right? That one here is when you torture someone, you gain this or that. And he is dreadful, and he thrives in chaos. Okay, yeah, let's go that way. He will always be stressed, so I think that's fine. That's a good idea. How long? 12 months, okay. What does a hunt now cost? Have one here and all done, yeah? Although I guess I would not like to, or would I like to go? Well, that's an Ochel, I think I trust them. 124, 94 gold. Okay. Well, there we go. 94 gold. Well, that's, by the way, house embroidery ribbon. Okay. Princess Julia gave this artifact to Ramon Berenguer on their wedding night as a token of their affection. That's actually not something that has anything to do with me, right? Hunter renown. It's only something that reminds us of the grandfather. But do we need that much of a reminder in that case? It's still 11 months. I think the time is nice here. The time is right. Yeah, okay, let's go. Let's get rid of that thing. Because it really didn't speak to us. And let's do a hunt. There we go. Yeah, I don't need that many such parties. Do we want to murder someone? Could take Charles along, murder him. But he's not in the list here, so I'm just gonna go and want to do the obvious thing, slay the beast. Yeah, maybe a chance to invite some other people from around the realm. Albert will be here, actually. Okay. No adventurers, please. Don't know why this one is always by default activated. I don't like it. I guess guests can come as well. Oh yeah, but we are going through... Oh! Danger, danger, danger. Okay, no, let's hire mountaineers. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Start. This churchly figure here is our mountaineer. Okay. I'll take it. It's alright. As you and your party traverse the hilly outskirts of Barcelona, a commotion draws your attention. Charles, your most cunning companion, oh, my nemesis, has been caught... what? Has been caught red-handed pilfering from a local satchel. The local, a burly Catalan man named Gilbert, is furious and invokes the law of surprise. The law of surprise. A rarely used but still recognized local law that allows him to execute the thief on the spot. The crowd that has gathered is on edge, waiting for your response. Charles looks to you, fear in his eyes. Gilbert is gripping a hefty stone, ready to mete out his version of justice. Aye. Mm-hmm. I can't even say, yeah, do it. That's what I want to do. Alright. I mean, yeah, it is kind of an interesting option. Again, like breaking with patterns and saving his life to kind of put him in his place in a certain way. And if I don't get the option to actually tell the guy, yeah, come on, do it. I don't want to do any of the other ones here, so yeah, let's go for it. I lose the duel. Alright, okay. That's kind of bad for us now. We lost a duel against a peasant. Ugh. Okay. The start of the war for Count Raymond's claim on the Kingdom of France. Our liege has called their banners and we must now decide how to answer our summons. Okay, that's a... he is actually the one starting this. So as you do see, there's no hope. He will definitely lose this. I think I will remain neutral. But... do we want to be an opportunist here? Show Centaur that we are on his side, so that he wouldn't go against us afterwards. I mean, yeah, the king does not mean anything to us at this point. It's far away, and his rule here would be very lax, like we don't see any kind of officials from Paris anytime. I guess we would play the opportunist here, yeah. Now I can manage things from here. Aha. She is actually part of the loyalists, I see. As we await the arrival of the rest of the guests. My servants can get started on the preparations. The gamekeepers check the highlands each day for signs of quarries. Quarry, sorry. Yeah. Signs of quarries, yeah. There's a quarry over there. We are searching for quarry, not a quarry. Yes, she has joined as well, did our mum. And of course, King Harald of England is also meddling in these affairs. He likes to meddle. Okay. Some declare neutrality. Is there anyone going for... Oh, they actually... Oh. That's interesting. That is interesting. She's actually siding with the King of France. Okay. I guess he will stay here. In 9 months, you also will have the crusade, so that's not a good thing to happen. This like kind of big conflict here within France. Five. Yeah, we are only at 75%. It doesn't get any higher. Oh yeah, come on. Yo. So how was his reputation tarnished now? Minus prestige and general opinion -5. Okay. Perfect. That was totally worth investing the 500 prestige. Well, I guess him having this modifier also means that he would have a harder time gaining allies for his schemes. So that's fine. That is fine. Hope they're not coming for us here, because then we'll meet them in battle. Countess Ermengarde, okay. Yeah, 20,000. Against 7,000, so... Task is finished, okay. Is there anywhere else where... Oh. We're down to 99% again. Ugh. I guess then we could help with raising control here in Urgesh. Smallpox. I think this is not in our area. There we go. We are hunting a stag. Yeah, it's perfectly fine. My spy master Ruben is crouched down on the ground, humming cheerfully, picking orchids. Felix, my fellow vassal, peers over his shoulder, listening intently. I mean... yeah, maybe. He would be like, get back on your horses, we are here to hunt. He's wrathful in the end, right? So he doesn't suffer these things gladly. Found poetic inspiration. The party has stopped, distracted by an outcrop of rounded boulders atop a slope. Count Albert pushes a loose one. All watch rapt as the rock tumbles down, gathering speed, reaching hill bottom with a satisfying thud. Say, this could be a chance to impress everyone. Oh. Yeah. Is he someone that would try to boast in this case? Especially since Albert is now going and saying, hey, look at me, I'm doing something that's cool. Or do I not fall for this and be like, yeah, alright, you got it. We continue now. Yeah, that's probably not what we will do. I mean, it's very dangerous, right? And if he had Brave in this mix here, I'll probably do it, but no, let's continue. Taking away also from this feat of his. Count Albert and Count Ruben are among the most powerful vassals of my realm. I know. I never know how to keep them happy. I dedicate this to Albert? No. I will dedicate it to myself. Yeah. Why not? Have it dedicated to me. My huntsmen say they know the place of the beast's covert and the nearby water holes and grazings the stag frequents. Though it is by no means easy thing to do. If we were to carefully creep up on the buck, we could perhaps catch it unawares with our bows. Yeah. I think he would be one to go for the stealthy approach here, being an intrigue man and so on. Now you find the tracks. We must have chased it across the whole mountains twice over now, and we are still no closer to cornering the stag. Oh. Yeah, humble honesty. Yeah, I think he does not need to... he's not that desperate here. Our efforts to convert Agramont are successful so far. However, since Agramont shows signs of its faith tension fading away, I advise that our efforts be redirected somewhere more deserving. Okay. Yeah, okay. You know best, then we'll do that. Does that mean that... Nope. Yeah, I guess that was going to happen. Oh yeah, the majority is now Catholic. I still get this minus... because of those shadowy people, but they will be gone at some point, so... Then things will be in order. And I am actually now a true ruler. That's also very good, because that will give me some more legitimacy with people. People will like me better now, I guess. The direct vassals, at least. When's that coming? 5 months. There's something else I wanted to look at. Oh, still all these murder schemes going on, right? Yep. Back home. Look at him, being so stress-free. And now I said I want to go for the thriving in chaos option. And now he's so stress-free. He's like, yeah, I don't feel any stress. I'm fine. I'm fine. Okay. Guess I can speed this up. Oh yeah, she's swayed. That's good. Guess I don't need to do that anymore then. What do we have here, by the way? My vassal, Baron Ricoulf, accosts me. Well, mad liege, I've heard tell of your patronage of Dodon the Weaver. They say he is weaving something which captures nature's beauty, worthy of a marquess. Please take this and give it to him. I wouldn't want to miss the chance to aid in the creation of a masterpiece. Poor Ricoulf must have more money than he knows what to do with. Yeah, that's generous of him. Thank you. Appreciate it. We see you. Baron Ricoulf. Oh, my arousal is causing stress. Jeez, how many rivals do we have now? The sister, Charles here, who is still our seneschal. I mean, the question would be, would he keep him in that position then if he hates him? But these things happen, right? And people will still be in their place. He would have his kind of home base. Like, he's not no one at this court. He's of the Angoulême dynasty, so yeah. Aumale is under siege by King Ludbert Simonson. Okay. Yeah, well, I guess there's nothing we can do about that. Fulkin is going to have to suffer for this, but then they are coming up here, so yeah, I guess he'll be fine. My spy master has come to me with a discovery. He is certain that my kinsman folk is scheming against my courtier Milia. Folk. Oh, that's kind of their thing. Okay. They're even at... I think in that case I don't need to be that strict. I might even send her to that court here. Like, this is not my war. They can... they can do their little things by themselves, and I won't be a part of it. And I think she's... Oh, she's not even in the list here. Okay. Alright. And I won't. Yeah, I guess this is going to happen here. Oh, we have a new pope. Honorius the Forgetful. I see. Yeah. Okay. Now he's asking for funds. Not enough to create an artifact worthy of my stature. With just a bit more gold, I could create something truly magnificent. Do you now? I said I was a patron, right? Okay. It has better be good now. Really good. Like, if it's not legendary. Oh, there we go. The time has finally come to bring St. George's holy wrath against the vile infidels of Sicily. It's still talking Christians here, by the way, right? Right. So people have left the war now because they are part of the crusade. Good. Yeah, I guess we will wait. Because we're fairly close. We don't need to rush into this. Demand a prisoner. Why would I do that? Hey. Do I need new successes here, by the way? Oh yeah, there's him. I guess he's still in good health. Henri de Courtenay. Yeah. On paper, this looks good. On paper. Let's see. I think people will come... Yeah, just walk straight through the plague zone. And I will go for Sicily. So what does that entail? I guess that means everything on the island of Sicily as well as southern Italy. Oh, House Sedania. Okay, that's another Sedania. Not our one. Okay. Okay. I have problems here. It is not legendary. It's magnificent, at least. I gasp as I gaze upon the work hanging in front of me. A large velvet tapestry of masterful craftsmanship. A beautiful garden is depicted on the cloth. The grass is green, flowers grow colorful and luxuriant, and trees laden with fruits seem to reach the sky. It is lovely in the end, yes. I guess I don't have much comparison, so I would still think it's great. And we have this opening here. Oh, wow, yeah, it looks good. Let's have a closer look. Wait a second. Free camera. There we go. Hide the UI. Now we do see 2 saints here. Saints that were probably bishops in their time. Saintly woman, so maybe Mary Magdalene. Maybe. Jesus, I don't know anything about this. Who is depicted in here? Well, anyways, it shows our piety, I guess. Right, there we go. There he is, with his favorite people around him. Everyone's fine. Okay. Alright. Oh! Yeah, okay. Offers me the position now of Chancellor. Okay, so that's obviously not what I wanted. But yeah, okay. So he's still waging the war now, but yeah, it's now 15,000 against 4,700. He should win this. But, But we are not a part of this anymore. Because we're now part of the crusade. Yeah. I think we could go straight for the island then in the end, right? Betrothal. Fulkin is asking oh. Oh. Okay. Now let's count. That's a 1. No. That's not a 1. Let's go back. That was his brother. So 1, 2, 3. No, that's no. Not 3 links, no. A most controversial one was 4 links, right? Kaiser Erich. There we go. Kaiser Erich, the albino. Count Hugues has been excommunicated. Oh, that was the guy who tried to... oh, was he? No, that was another one, I think. Just looks similar. Person of your interest, Mayor Audwin of Cognac, died of old age. Oh, finally. He has died. Mayor Audwin. Yeah. He was a person of interest from the old world, right? He was 69 when he died, so very old. He was the son of Godofred, so a very first generation here. And his son, I think, would still be... Oh? Where is he? He is at Cognac now. And she's nowhere to be seen. Oh. Did something happen in Limousin? Ay. Centaur grabbed it for himself. I guess in an effort to limit Taillefer power. Fair enough. Okay. Okay. Well, let's go back to him for a moment. Go back a long time here. There we are. Can we actually invite him to court then? I guess that would be something we do, because he's now here at the lowly court. No one, basically. Yeah, let's bring him to court. Him as well. And that makes his whole family come with him. Yep. Teresa Taillefer, we can't invite her. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Mm-hmm. They've always been loyal, we know that. They're part of the family. Don't have any positions right now. Oh, well, let's do this. Since we don't like our Charles here anymore. he's not in our good graces. And we can use probably, as head cannon, we can use the kind of smear campaign against him for this. Yeah, maybe put him in this position here. There we go. He would be well suited. Yeah. There we go. Replace. Oh yeah. That looks better. Much better. Okay. Alright. Yeah, so they're waiting here. There he is gathering his main host. I mean, on paper we win this, but it's going to be nasty, because I don't know where they will be headed. If they go here first, or if they go to Sicily here first. This can go all kinds of nasty. I don't like it at all. I don't like it at all. I can still... Didn't I click this one before? I guess they will leave soon here, because so I could... I will do this myself. Program of being seen as a very pious man. And again, not only being seen, but actually believing in it. So... we will join up. I will just stay in the waters here. See what they will do then, and then try to follow. Yep. Has arrived. That's good. Let's get this, like, one is missing. Which one here? He expects a council position. I couldn't care less. I'm first in line to Aragon. Yeah, that's okay. I've discovered that Count Vizian's inherited contract obliges him to more than you have collected. Okay. Get a weak hook on him, or do we get more feudal taxes? Count Vizian. Yeah. What is the current feudal contract we have with him? Oh, he has actually low taxes. Yeah, time to right this wrong then. There we go. I should see that again. Yeah. That's better. Okay, guys. The Kaiser has arrived. I mean, look at that. We have like 20,000 guys here. Like 12,000. And more than that's 30,000. Plenty of ways this can go wrong. Oh, there's Maman. Mummy is coming too. Nope. It is Renée, the daughter and heir of my fellow vassal Duke Felix, that is plotting to kill my uncle Dodon. Yeah, I know. Miserable fiend. There she is. Out of reach because she's at someone else's court. Oh. Well, I'm not here, but... okay. Oh, he's bringing gold, actually. Okay. Yeah, okay, this is a bit silly because we are not actually at home. But he is then received, I guess, by... Who is regent currently? Barthélemy, but he's also not here. Someone is going to let him in. And that's actually... Yeah, okay. That might actually make us reconsider, at least to a certain degree. Well, I just stay here and wait. If I go in here right now and walk with them, I'm bound to wherever they are going. This way I'm leaving my options at least. Finished in Tarragona. I guess he can do that again. Yeah. So when will they finally start doing something? Oh, I didn't want to move there. I mean, they could go for the main host. I think they're not going to do that. Because they made all these changes to the AI and how it behaves in a crusade, but it's still bad. It's just a different kind of bad. So... Yeah, so whom are you waiting for at this point in time? There's no one here, really, that's coming. I'm just, like, waiting it out. Because that's not going to work. Oh, and he's not staying. He's going somewhere else. Okay. Guys? Are they waiting for me? I guess they were. Okay, they're going to that direction. Or going to follow by sea. I'm losing supplies, right? 7 per month. But these lands here are still on our side, right? They are part of this crusade. Yeah. So... Oh, that's a nice castle. Maschio. A massive castle of stone. Oh yeah, Napoli. Right? Yeah, I know it. Didn't recognize it by the shape. But that's Okay, where are you going, people? Where are you actually going? What's this? Nothing. So are they going in that direction here or in that direction? I kind of would like to know. I hope they are not going straight down here, because then they will go through enemy territory. And they will lose men. Thousands of them, actually. Because they lose 100 per army in this case. And you see there's 27 armies. No, they are going... I just saw where they were going. Now I don't see it anymore. No, they're going down. Where are they going? I guess if they go here, that's fine. I can join up with them. Just stay somewhere and besiege, and don't try to move around so much. There you go. I can join you there. That's fine. But no, they're already moving back and forth. Because if I end up helping people besiege, I would obviously left the... Okay. Well, that's not good. They should be part of this. Well, at least there are some people here. So should we be attacked by sea, then we'll be fine, I guess. Hey, well, at least in this case we are gaining some contribution. So they are walking down, they're going down here. I guess there's all land now that we need to conquer. Betrothed can marry. Yeah, okay, that's the kind of alliance that I wanted. Or not an alliance, but I wanted to give him that. But now I don't like him anymore. But I can't really change it. So there you go. Be happy with what I'm giving you. Okay. I'll be going in that direction then. That's fine, actually. That's fine. I like it. There we go. Maybe I just stay here with them. Maybe I don't do fancy things. Oh, there we go. I'm considered to be a Crusader. Yes. Or people do actually want to go straight for... Oh, I'm staying here. I'll stay here. Little more than strangers, that's fine. That's all fine. His subjects prove grateful, for if they are not, then next to their door is his sword brought. Yes! That's good. That's a nice one. I like that, Dodon. I like it very much. This is actually going well for once, isn't it? I don't want to praise it too much. Guess you'll just be helping along the way, and yeah, 8th, okay. Well, I don't really want to win this. I just want to be part of it, and then have Abd al-Rahman here, maybe get a county, if possible. Yep, that's an right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, well, nothing I can do about that. I guess I can. Or if I think that even doesn't help. Even if I were to say she controls plagues, I think that this will not count towards because that's his kind of domain. Alright. Well, it does look good so far. So where are they going now? I see the movement goes down in this direction. I'll follow. I don't want to be alone here because this is all available by sea. So whenever I start besieging something, he can come with his like 10,000 army and crush me from the sea. So I'm not going to do something adventurous here. Not going to do that. I'll just be very conservative. Just go with the flow. Guess either of these would be good, right? But I hope they will stay here. I hope they will not go further than that. Yeah. No, they are. And there he is with his host. There he is. He is coming. And he's coming... Okay, he's going into that direction. Alright. Wish they were staying. I wish they were staying, but no, they're running towards Sicily now. Okay, we're nearing the 2-hour mark, so I'm gonna do that now. Thriving in chaos, even though we're nearing chaos again. Okay, let's do it. Come on, let's do it. And oh yeah, their marriage is coming as well. Yeah, okay, fine. Yeah, I guess should I keep it at that and then see what we will do next time? I guess that would be fine. So yeah, see you next time. Cheers and bye bye.